Come back, and the desire in this session is to view, for example, a certain product with some properties, with all properties, is to view some specification of each product, because as you can see here we have viewed all information. So let us first of all hide some information. I can come to the services page. I'm gonna display only the product name, and the product price. I think we're gonna do it like this, and we are going first of all to comment all this. And here we're going to learn how we can, for example, view, for example, the details, or view, for example, a specific data. For example, here I have only the mango and the price. So the desire is, for example, to view the entire information of these products. And here we need to get the ID of these products in order to access in all information we have in this column. So very simple, by using the query builder and using the Laravel Eloquent, we're gonna use the model. And the first thing we're gonna do, first of all, here we're gonna put all this inside of an anchor tag like this. I'm gonna take all this, I'm gonna pass it here, and here I'm gonna say, for example, if I click on it, so let us back first of all here, we're gonna say we're gonna get our mango like this, the strawberry, and I'm gonna, do not forget it's by in random, and here I'm gonna say, for example, if I want to view, for example, by details, the specification, I need also to get the ID of the specific data, and I'm gonna say, for example, show, I'm gonna say slash, and here I'm gonna take these products and I'm gonna get the ID of the product. So do not forget, here we are going to be talking about the basic route, the dynamic route, as we have seen. As you can see, we have the first, we have slash show, and here we have our parameter. So we are going to get the ID, because as you can see, by viewing different information, here we have the product name, and if we put like this, we are going to get show slash the product ID. And if we back first of all here, we can see this is the strawberry, and if we go back in our database, this is the strawberry with 2 SID. And if we click on, let us reload first of all, as you can see, we're gonna get strawberry, and if we click on strawberry, you can see we're gonna get show slash 2. This is the dynamic routes. I think that you remember what we have just seen about the basic routing when we talk about where we were talking about the dynamic routes. As you can see, this is our parameter, which is 2. This is the ID, and if we want, for example, to view by details a lot of things about the strawberry, which is in the table, we are going to get this ID. And if I come back first of all in the, let us click on one here, I'm gonna get the mango. If I click on mango, I'm gonna get show, and the ID of mango is 1. Very simple and very clear. So what we're gonna do, we are going to use the dynamic routes. We are going to take this show, we're gonna copy all this, and we're gonna come to our web.php. We are going to create a new route. We're gonna say route get, and here we're gonna say show, and here we're gonna add our parameter in order to take this ID, which is 1 or 2. We're gonna call it ID, and here we're gonna say pages controller, and then we're gonna say add, and you're gonna show by details, you're gonna view by details. No, like this. Okay, and we are going to take this show, which is the name of our function that we are going to create in the pages controller. Yes, and we are going to copy this name, and we're going to come to the pages controller here, and after that we're going to say public function, and here we are going to take our parameter, which is id. I think that you understand. And here we can test by saying, for example, the product id is, and we're gonna say here id like this. If you click, for example, on a certain product, let us reload, and the id is true. If I click on strawberry, I'm gonna get the product id is 2. And if I back, for example, if I choose another, for example with mango, and let us go back here, or let us back here. If I click on mango, I'm gonna get the product id is 1 like this. And then we are going to select to view all my details, and then we are going to create a new file inside of the pages folder. We're gonna call this file show, for example. New file, we're gonna say show.blade.php like this. And here we are going to get the same thing. We're going to get the same thing with what we have in our services page here, like this. We're gonna copy all this, and we're gonna paste it here, so don't worry. Let us go back in our pages controller. So the desire is to select all information that we have in our products table by using this id. And how to do that? First of all, we are going to use the query builder. We're gonna say, for example, we are going to say product, and we are going to put it like this, product, and we're gonna say db, and we're gonna say table. Go to the products table, products please in plural like this, and you're gonna set the condition where id is equal to this id, which is our parameter. And here we're gonna say first like this, and we are going to return the show page. So let us go back. First of all, we're gonna say return view pages, because we want to view this information in the show page. We're gonna say pages show, and with the products properties here we're gonna say with product, and here we're gonna say product like this. Very simple and clear. And we are going to take this, we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna come to the show,